Okay, for my problem, I was supposed to do exercise 5 um, from section 4. And I think I got the right problem because it didn't have a solution available. So this is what I did. In its first year of operations, Oriole Company organized 30,000 in service revenue, 8,000 of which was on account and still outstanding at year end. The remaining 22,000 was received in cash from customers. The company incurred operating expenses of $20,400. Of these expenses, 13,990 were paid in cash. 6,410 was still owed on account at year end. In addition, Oriole paid $2,710 for insurance coverage that would not be used until the second year of operations. A says calculate the first year's net earnings under the cash basis of accounting and the first year's net earning under the accrual basis of accounting. So the cash basis of accounting says that we only count things that we received in actual cash. So in service revenue, we recognized 30,000 in service revenue. So we did $30,000 in service, but $8,000 is still in accounts receivables. So we haven't seen that cash. The remaining 2,000 was received in cash. So 22,000. So we put that in 22,000 in revenue. I like to format my cells to be red and black based on if they're positive or negative. So these red ones are negative. That just makes the auto sum work a lot better. So we have 22,000 in cash revenue, and down here in the accrual area, we have 30,000 in actual revenue that we provided services for. So the accrual basis says that we count services provided that we will receive income for. So this would be both accounts receivable and service revenue that would count as our income. The company incurred operating expenses of $20,400. So these are the expenses, so they'll be obviously subtracted out. Of these expenses, 13,990 were paid in cash. So that goes here, 13,990. 6,410 was still owed at year end. Down here, we would count that 6,410 because we did the services, or the services were provided for those expenses. So like say electricity or whatever, you think of your home, like if you used electricity for the month, even if you didn't pay it till the next month in cash, you need to still count that it's used up and it's something that you're going to end up paying. So it's a known expense. So down here in accrual basis, we would put the entire amount of $20,400. In addition, Oriole prepaid $2,710 for insurance coverage that will not be used until the second year of operations. This one kind of tripped me up a little bit. We paid $2,710, so that's cash that went out this year. So that needs to be subtracted out in the cash basis. But the insurance coverage would not be used until the second year of operations. So we're not really even covered. Like we're not getting any services provided until the next year. So really it doesn't really count in accrual basis at all because there are no services provided for that 22,710. It doesn't count at all, which is interesting to me. I don't know. I mean, I got it right the first time, but I still was feeling like it should maybe be wrong because that cash has to go somewhere. So it says, A, calculate the first year's net earnings under the cash basis of accounting. So that was this. We just auto summed it. That's this little button up here in the corner, auto sum. If you click that icon, let me open up. If you click this icon and do the auto sum up here, it automatically selects the ones above it. It just assumes what you're going to do. And if they don't pick the right ones, you can change this box to some different things. And then you just click check mark and it gives you that $5,300. That's your net income. I bolded it so that you could see it easily. Down here, an accrual basis, the same kind of thing. You auto sum it and you get 9,600. So those are the answers. And then which basis of accounting, cash or accrual, provides more useful information for the decision makers? Now, obviously, the text tells us that the cash basis provides more useful information because, I mean, the accrual basis provides more useful information. We talked a little bit about how we've used up services on expenses that we can't take that back. Like if it was an electricity bill, we can't take that electricity back. We're going to end up paying for it. So really, this gives us more information than this one up here. Or the same with revenue. We've done services. We're going to get paid for that. So having an accrual amount that shows how much we're expecting to get makes a lot more sense than just having what we've actually have in hand. So really, accrual basis gives you more information of where you're at net than cash basis. And the text tells us that that's the accepted, but the general accounting GAAP principles accepts accrual basis better than and not cash basis. So the basis of accounting that provides more useful information would be accrual. And that is all.